the Terracotta Army.
It's a menacing sight, this grey, ghostly remnant of an army. Rows and rows of life-size terracotta soldiers.
These figures represent the imperial guard of the Emperor Qin. They were buried with him at his funeral and stand guard over his tomb.
There were once more than 7,000 of them, but only a fraction have been excavated. And that alone gives an idea of the vast scale of this whole complex. This is quite simply the biggest tableau of sculpture made anywhere in the planet ever.
Millions come here to be wowed by the sight of the army. But it's not just the scale that's impressive, it's the detail too. Up close, you can see the individual plates and rivets of their armour. And their heads have been modelled so no two look alike. The contours of their faces differ, eyes and ears delicately worked. And a range of styles and textures have been used for their hair.
But the individuality that we're at first so struck by isn't quite as simple as it seems. It's true that no two of these figures are quite alike, but the differences between them that the craftsmen have introduced turn out to be rather formulaic. There's not much more than a handful of different eyebrow types or different moustache types, for example. They're a very standardized, institutionalized version of individuality. As one archaeologist has nicely put it, their faces are likenesses, but they're likenesses of no one. They're not, in the terms of Western art history, true portraits.
Some have admired this ancient form of artistic mass production. Others feel it a perfect way of expressing a regimented army. Whatever you feel about them, they certainly raise all kinds of questions about what a likeness is.
But one thing's for sure, in the scale and complexity of the tomb, and even, I think, in the artistic detail that the emperor, dead or alive, could command, there's a strong assertion of imperial power. And that's definitely the message of what happened just a few years after the emperor's death. Because the famous Terracotta Army that we see were discovered in pieces, smashed and burnt by a rebel against the dynasty of the first emperor who launched a direct attack on his tomb. There's something in that keen desire to destroy them that gives us our clearest sense of the power of these images.